Okay, next problem. This is yet a new type of problem. We're going to go from 20 miles per hour, but now we're going to go to meters per second. And what is different this time? Well, before we went from miles per hour to kilometers per hour, or kilometers per hour to miles per hour. Remember that the per hour part was the same as before and after, right? Now we're going to change miles to meters in the numerator, but we're also going to change hours to second in the denominator. So this is a two-step problem. Okay, it's going to be a little more complicated than before, but if you apply the track technique consistently, you will definitely get a correct answer at the end. Right, so let's try doing this. Okay, how would you write 20 miles per hour in the track method? Well, let's write 20 miles upstairs, 20 miles, okay, and we're going to write per hour, so that's 20 miles traveled in 1 hour. And let's stretch the track. Now we have two things to change, miles to meters and hours to seconds. Right, so let's first change the miles. In order to get rid of the miles, I've got to put a mile downstairs. What does the mile become? Well, let's look at the conversion relation. Mile becomes a meter, so I've got to put a meter upstairs. What number goes with miles? It's a 1. What number goes with a meter? 1609. 1609. Okay. Now let's change the hours to seconds. Okay. Now hours is downstairs. In order to cancel that out, I need to put an hour upstairs. Okay, that's a new twist to this whole method. If I want to get rid of something downstairs, I got to put the same thing upstairs. What does hour turn into? Let's look at the conversion relation. Hour turns into a second. So instead of an hour, I put the second downstairs. What number goes with H? Hour? Well, 1 goes with that. What number goes with seconds? 3,600. Alright, now let's start canceling stuff out. The mile upstairs cancels out with the mile downstairs. What cancels out hours? Well, there's an hour upstairs to cancel it out. Now, there's nothing to cancel out the meters, so I'm going to have a meter left upstairs. There's nothing canceling out the seconds, so the second survives downstairs. Alright, now let's start multiplying things upstairs and downstairs. Upstairs we have 20 times 1609 times 1. 20 times 1609 times 1. What unit do we have? We have the meter. Okay. Downstairs we have 1 times 1 times 3600. 1 times 1 times 3600, and the unit is seconds. Okay, let's simplify. Get your calculator out. 20 times 1609 is 32180. 32180. What's the unit? It's the meter. Downstairs we have 1 times 1 times 3600 is just simply 3600. What's the unit? It's the second. Okay. Get your calculator out to simplify that. And I get 8.9 meters per second. 8.9 meters per second. Alright, and we're done. 20 miles per hour is 8.9 meters per second. Okay. So 20 miles per hour was our starting quantity, and this is what we end up with. Alright, that's it.